Hey, good morning, everyone, and welcome back. It has been a long 2 weeks since we gave you an update on the 84 Chevy. To be honest, we really haven't done a lot to it. We like to wrench it and we like to work hard, but we also like to play hard. So we had a little bit of time out in San Diego with the Fam Bam, and then we had John's birthday. And we took a couple of weeks off with a minor little bit of work on the 84, but it really wasn't a long enough video to post. We'll include it in this week's update. We're going to get about 4 hours on the truck today, and the only thing there's two main things we're going to do today is we're going to finish the drop on the truck, right? The C-notch is done. John wanted to weld a little bit on it just to be safe. He did that. I want to get underneath the truck, make sure before we drop it, everything underneath where we did the seams on the floor pans back in one of the very first things we did actually. Make sure all that's good to go. A little harder to get underneath there when it's dropped like that. And we're gonna do the leaf springs, and on the rear, the shocks. We're going to do the spindles and the shocks on the front. And we're gonna sandblast the frame if we can. It's not my main thing today. But the second main thing I wanna do is the back of the cab. We're going to spray that with the color of the truck so folks can start to see what the truck is going to be. It's a black cherry pearl, so it's riding passenger with me this morning. So we're going to do that. When I get to the shop, I'm also going to show you some additional projects we picked up. We wasn't actually not doing anything the last 2 weeks. We having fun, etc. But we picked up 3 more trucks. I've been able to get one down to Tucson. It's about 3.5 hours away. We got to do a little mountain climbing to get to them. But we picked up 3 more Chevys. I think they're 2 77s and a 76, all C10s. 2 run, 1 doesn't. And so we're not going to do complete builds on these. The one that we picked up is at the shop now. It runs. We got a few things we're going to do to it, and we're going to put that one up for sale. It's not going to be like what we're doing on the 84. However, there is a blue 76 that we're going to do a complete frame-off build on, and John and I are going to sit down and scope out what we're going to do, or plan out what we're going to do on that build, and we'll do a video on that here shortly. But we did pick up 3 more projects. But anyway, I'll show that to you when I get to the shop. So let's get down here. I got my coffee this morning because we always start with coffee. And then I'll show you what we're doing, and we'll put 4 or 5 hours on it for today, which is all we're doing, and go from there. All right, guys. That's what we're going to do today. Leaf springs, replace the shocks, take the wheels off, replace spindles, and I think we're going to blast this down, and we're going to reveal the color of the truck today, sand that, and just spray it so we can see the color. I think that'll help. Folks can see what it's looking like. We got the van off of the trailer, got the yoke and everything on the driver's side. Passenger side, I had to order a flange. It'll be in next week. But we have that down. We'll start working on that. That's one of the trucks we picked up. We're not going to do a whole lot to that. Maybe some interior work. It runs. New tires. Clean it up. Get the camper off of it. And we'll put that up for sale. Not going to do much with it. And then start messing with that 78, I think. That's where we're at. But today, leaf springs finally came in from Western Chassis. Drop everything down in the back. Put new shocks on it. They're inside of the cab. Here, let me show you where they're at. Sorry for the film work. These are shocks. Spindles are in that box there. And that's it, guys. Maybe 5 hours. That's the goal. Got stuff to do this afternoon. Another step closer. Oh, the bed. The bed did come in. LMC shipped it. You can see right there. However, it was damaged on the body line, just like the one we took off. So LMC has shipped us a new one. Pretty cool about it. Customer care was awesome. So it's in route. It'll be here next week. We'll put that back on, and then we'll spray all of the back of that. Same color, obviously. And then we got to figure out what to do with this because they don't want it back. And I don't know, we'll figure it out. But close. This piece here, this is the spindles and the leaf springs. That's the last piece before we put it all back together, and we start sanding. You know, so that is the last piece of what we have going on. So as soon as that bed comes in, we'll install it, sand it, prime it, get it ready to go, and then we'll put it all back together, and we'll wet sand the truck down. I have a pretty cool thing for you guys. Got a discount code from Linear Blocking, so I'll talk about that later on when we start sanding, that we can share with you guys and use it. But we're getting really close. Not too much more to go, but that's where we are. John's on his way. We'll get this thing pushed over in the shade, and we'll start working on it. And we'll do some filming, show you guys what we're doing. And then I think either this weekend or next weekend, we'll do a video on the C-notch itself, on how to install it. It doesn't come with instructions, but it's not too complicated. We'll show you guys all that stuff, okay? So let's wait till John gets here. We'll get this thing pushed up the hill, and we'll get going. Go ahead and drop that one. Oh, wow. Yeah, you can see it. I'll show you from the back. Just got to come back and have a seat. Yeah. Let's knock out the... All right, guys. We have about 90% of it done in the back. The kit, they did not ship the rear axle seats, so we have to order those today, pick them up tomorrow. But leaf springs are in. Down, you can see we just have it sitting there. But you can see how much lower the truck is going to sit. It's going to look pretty badass when it's finished. So 5-inch drop in the back, 2.5-inch in the front. We couldn't finish the front this weekend because we ordered the wrong spindles. They're all the way over there, but that's okay. We're going to use them on another project. So these spindles will be in tomorrow or Wednesday. We'll put them in on Saturday, and then the axle seats will be in. And we don't have to do anything. We don't have to take the wheels or anything back off. Just put them under. John's prepping some paint. We're going to paint this little section right over there so you can see it, and we can see what the color is going to be. But gives you a pretty good idea of how low the truck is going to sit. Wheels will be sandblasted, and chrome beauty rings, chrome center caps, painted the color of the truck, which you're about to see here in a few minutes. And then we have chrome wheel well coverings that are going to go over it, just a small thin strip. But it's another weekend, week 14. Didn't get everything we wanted to get done because we ordered the wrong shit, but that's okay. Mistakes were made and we corrected them. It just takes an extra week to fix it. So let me go check on John He's over there working hard. That's not included. We went to Safford this morning and picked up his truck. So this is all after we left around 6:30 this morning. Rode down to Safford about an hour and 45 minutes. A little warning speeding ticket on the way out. Came back, dropped his truck off, and worked on this. So getting close. So another couple minutes, we'll get paint on it, and you can kind of see what it is. Maybe we should video this.
Nice. It's just beautiful.
Badass color. All right.
For all those that are wondering for the color, where did the color go?
Where did it go?
My bad. Player fuck up.
What do we have? Black cherry flip pearl base coat. We're just doing the base coat today. Nothing, just 1 or 2 coats so you guys can see the color.
And it's a 1-to-1 ratio. Super easy to mix.